Hi, everyone, and welcome to the introduction to Weekend Market Stamp and Die Set. So, here we have this large die set that's going to be market shopping or things that you would pick up at the market, and then a smaller stamp set to add some sentiments like Happy Mother's Day. You can do some sentiments like Aunt, Sits, BFF that you can add to the tag that's included in the die set. Sentiments also include You're the Best, Thinking of You, Thanks. There is a little grape stamp set, which is going to work great on those wine bottles. And then here is a look at the dies that this set creates, which is really fun. You can see we have this bottom half of a person there. And I'm just pointing out the grapes on that stamp set that you can stamp onto the tag or your bottle of wine. But I really like how you can change up what this person is carrying. Now, a couple things I want to specifically point out on the die set is the hand and feet, which are right here. That hand kind of reminded me of a paint swoosh, so I really wanted to point that out. And then the shoe, which also creates the shoe and the sole of the shoe. Now we have a bouquet that you can kind of decorate and fill up. There is a little bow that you can add on your bouquet wrapper. And then I went ahead and die cut out these stems. Now, something Concord and Ninth is doing with these stems that I really love is they are adding kind of this circle at the end of it, which makes it super helpful for adding these small flowers. So all I did was go ahead and add a dot of liquid glue to each of those circles, and then I can add my flowers on top. Now there's two different types of small flowers on here that you can add to it. There's kind of those starburst looking ones, and then these smaller ones that kind of have, they kind of remind me of tulips. Now we also have a two stem part that you can add your bigger flowers to. All of these pieces plus the greenery are going to be really great for creating your bouquet, which for that wrapper, it die cut out and it looks a little funny at first, but all you need to do is fold along those dotted lines that the die provides. Now I'm going to take my greenery and my flowers and I'm going to add them inside of my bouquet wrapper. And then to seal it, I'm just going to use some liquid glue. I'm putting some on the inside of those flaps. You could also do something like double-sided tape. You want something really strong because your stems are kind of creating a little bit of dimension in there. So you want to make sure you have just a strong adhesive to hold that shut. So once I hold that down, I can then go ahead and glue on my bow, which is totally optional, but I think it is super adorable. So you can make this bouquet the focal point of your card, or you can tuck it in the hand. So it could be somebody walking along with a bouquet of flowers. You have a bag here that you can fill up with either some bread and the wine bottle or presents. You could have flowers coming out of the basket. I mean, there's really tons of options you can do with this. Now, my first card I created for this is I used the brick background and I stamped it in Briar Rose ink onto Briar Rose cardstock. And my person is carrying some flowers to take home. I have the sentiment stamp that says thank you, and that is from the triple step Posy print. Now here for my second card, I once again used that brick background, this time stamped in juniper ink, and I used the bouquet of flowers as my focal point. Then I just heat embossed that thank you for everything sentiment, which is also off of the Weekend Market stamp set. I have that heat embossed in white onto black cardstock. And that is the introduction to Weekend Market stamp and die set.